I'm Malcolm Mendelst, and this is an excerpt from Do the Wrong Thing, a book series or extra long novel that opens with a woman trying to kill herself. She says, I don't know why I tried to do this, and by way of explanation, tells her life story. She talks to the reader while writing and includes diary entries. We're normally about two-thirds through the series in book 4, but since I've started to get edits back on book 2 from Ian, I've been revisiting that book. And the section that I want to get some feedback on today is one where Ava grapples with telling hard parts of her story. She's at the end of high school in this segment, and I'll put my questions at the end. I'm not sure how this piece is going to come out orally because it's a bit of an experiment with form. Oh crap, this piece is hard. Draft number what? 5? Edit 50? There's so much to tell. My outline, which had been tight, falls apart here. Even in outlining, I got tired or tried to avoid talking about this event. Okay, I'm going to outline this section specifically. 1, kicked out of the house. 2, the bruises in gym class. Go to page X. So there's going to be like a little, anyways, I'll mention that at the end in my questions. And I won't read the go to page X's when I'm reading it now. 3, can't see my little brothers Luke and Christian anymore. 4, first night at Aunt Ollie's. 5, kicked out before my biology exam. Star goes with 0.1. 6, kicked out with 2 exams left to write. Star goes with 0.1. 7, mom wants me to study bookkeeping at the local college instead of going to university. Star, this one hurts. My stomach rolls as I type, or is that my heart? It's in the solar plexus region, the fruits of disappointment and betrayal. Maybe that's why I can't write this part. Or why I didn't for so long, that horrible pain, knowing my mother led me on and yanked back the reward she promised after I did all the work. I learned once again that I can't trust her. Double star, fuck, that hurts. 8, it's not her fault. Let's be clear about that. Oh God, I'm crying. 9, shit. 10, star, she's trapped in a life she hates. Star, she talks about killing herself all the time. She's trying so hard, but she can't see me. We're 2 people drowning in panic mode, animalistic, crawling over top of each other to get air. We can't help each other. 11, how will I tell this part? A, the scene at Aunt Ollie's is last, but I could start with it and add flashbacks to show how I got there. B, the luggage comes before Aunt Ollie's. Star, though it could come after in flashback. C, an examination of why my mother did it. This will be hard. Death by 1,000 cuts. Why can't things be simple? D, the examination includes menopause, fear of losing me, her confident helper, assistant, wanting to study bookkeeping herself, more engaging than cleaning, farm work, and childcare. She was doing the farm's books at this point. Jealousy of my burgeoning life, my burgeoning womanhood, me being able to go to university, me being able to go to university. Star, worth 2 entries because it really hurt her. She would have loved to study. Her mind worked excellently when it wasn't turning in on itself from lack of stimulation and use. 5, envy, different than jealousy, a poison. 12, Ivan and Aunt Ollie both saying that I didn't seem upset. I never admitted to caring, so no one knows except random pseudo friends or strangers I've befriended for a few weeks or months throughout the years. That's not true. There have been good friends, as good as friends can be, because at the end of the day, we're all alone, and friends are best when you view them as entertainment. Protects you both from having unrealistic expectations. I've never definitively stated the extent of pain I felt upon being abandoned as I tentatively reached for a dream. The dream was writing Mr. Fern, all that. 13, mom talking about killing herself. It started as I hit puberty, but Sandra and Michael tell me that things continued to be very bad after I left for 4 or 5 years. Oh, paralysis. Star, keep going, Ava, keep going. You're a detective putting the crime together. 14, but the crime is who you are. 15, shit. I was 12 the first time she threatened. I'll take your father's shotgun to the back of the farm and blow my head off. 16, I saw a fox sunning itself at the back of the farm once. It was on a boulder beside a field just off the bumpy, grass-pocked lane that was lined with the rocks we pulled from those fields. Ramshackle fences separated the lane from the rocks. The fences were never repaired because the fields were only used for growing hay. This particular field, in fact, that the fox sunned itself beside, no, it wasn't fallow, it was hay, grass. Oh, the smell of cut grass drying into hay. The fox observed me casually, but I was frightened. Maybe it was too. It got up pretty fast and disappeared into the grass. Just past the fox, at the end of the bumpy lane that was only good for tractors, you couldn't bike, too many potholes. There was a stand of birch trees surrounded by bramble. If you made it through the bramble and the vine like plants that grew between the trees, you'd get to a clearing, a small grassy area. The vine like layer wasn't strong enough to hold the weight of a child, so you'd break through again and again as you approached. 17. Where would she do it? At the rock where the fox sunned, or would she push through to the clearing? 18. I didn't mean it when I thought, go ahead. I got tired of hearing about it, is all. I know it's a sin to think things as much as say them or do them, but I didn't think. It was spontaneous. I couldn't stop it. The adrenaline or whatever that came with the anxiety burnt out some control switch inside of me. Honestly, I didn't mean it. This outline is still impossible. Star, my mother's really happy now. I've never seen someone love her friends as much as she does. She's almost 70. Double star. The next 11 scenes are detailed versions of this outline. If you're already good, go to page X. So my questions, does the listicle work? Does the go to page X work? Would it be better as footnotes, i.e. a well-documented essay? Does that last double starred paragraph work? What did you like? What did you not like? Etc.